Okay, so here we have inserted one row with the date column and the default date. Okay, so how to insert the data? Now we can clearly see there are two duplicates in this table, but how to query those duplicates on a table? So let's see how. So there are two ways where you can find it. One is using a distinct clause, another is through the count and the row num aggregated function. So let's see how. So let's see if it is the total counts. Let's say I'm checking on the employee ID. I can clearly see there are two duplicate employee IDs. So when I execute the count on the employee ID, it shows me as a duplicate column employee IDs. There are two duplicates of an employee ID. Okay, where employee ID is greater than 1. Now what are these? So which IDs are duplicate over here? So it shows me employee ID 2. There are two duplicates, 1, 2. Okay, and I give it as in. Okay, so if I want to see that, I'll run the query and I can clearly see there are two duplicates for employee ID 1 and employee ID 2. Now why these are called duplicates? So if you see clearly, the first says the employee ID is 2 but the employee first name is matching, right? So there is another dependency over here. Okay, and 2 are without the date values and 2 are due to the default insertion of the date values here, right? So this is one of the check we can perform while checking. Now another function which I wanted to show you over here. Let's say I have this, I'm running it. Okay, now it is clearly showing me which particular employee ID is a duplicate. Earlier we just performed the count on the employee ID. Now which particular employee ID has a duplicate? So we get to know employee ID 1 and employee ID 2 has a duplicate, and now we also have checked the data inside that particular table. Okay, so this is how you can eliminate the duplicacy. Based on, you can remove those columns, drop those details, drop those records, like whatever you want to perform. Okay, now let's see another function which is called row num function. So what does row num do? So in my row num function, what I'm trying to do, I'm passing it as a subquery wherein select star from select employee ID, employee first name, row num over order by. So here I can perform the order by clause, the employee ID descending. You can pass any of the attribute or the columns from the table for which you want to perform the row num. Okay, so as I'm performing this, it is giving me where row is less than 6. Okay, so it is giving me all of the rows. Okay, now if I give it as row is less than 3, okay, row is what? So row is your this particular query, row number. Okay, now it is only giving me the top 3 rows from descending order. Descending order means I'm performing the order by clause for employee ID in descending order. So it gives me the last 3 rows, last 3 records from your table, which is with employee ID 5, 4 and 3. Okay, now similarly, if you, let's say you want to see the salary of the particular employees, so here I am executing this query wherein what are we getting to see? Select star from select row number over order by salary descending. I want to see the highest salary. Okay, descending means the highest salary with row number, and the attributes and the columns which I want to see is, one is employee first name, then the salary and the occupation. Okay, so it clearly shows me these are the 3 employees who are earning the topmost salaries in this particular table. As to where row number is less than 5, so I have given the row number less than 5. I want to see top 3 salaries, then I can give less than 3. Okay, so now it is giving me less than 3 means first 2 salaries. Okay, so it is giving me the first salary and the second salary. Now if I give it as, I only want to see the first salary, I can give it as row num equals to 1. Okay, so it is giving me the topmost salary. Now similarly, you can perform the top clause wherein you can select the top 3 salaries. So here if I say select top 3 salary, occupation from employee, order by salary ascending, so it is going to give me the top 3 salaries in the ascending order. Similarly, if you give it as, this is the starting salaries,